I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess.
Hello, beautiful fertility goddess. So welcome to your April 2026 fertility reading. We are going to dive into some messages surrounding this upcoming April and what's going on in your fertility journey. I'm going to see if you have a higher chance of conception, what advice Spirit is giving to so that you can conceive in the month of April if that is what you're trying to do, and what are some other things that you may be experiencing that month, or like during the month, or etc. Whatever baby wants to share, whatever your spirit team wants to share, whatever my guides want to bring through as well. I am so happy that you're here. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are on a journey to baby. You're curious about spirit babies, curious about if you have one, okay, or a few. Are you just loving the vibes? We would love to have you here. As well as if you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the family. I love you all. And I can't wait to dive into these messages. So let's go ahead and dive in. As you can see, I have 3 different piles. So I actually have some charms that I'm going to put on each pile here for us for selection. So let's see what we have coming out for pile number 1. We have this cute little baby charm, baby cup. It's like a little baby cup. It's so cute. Look at that. It says baby on the front, rolling around. Okay, it's literally a little cup. But that is, or this charm is a number for pile number 1. Okay, let's see what we have coming out for pile number 2. What baby charm do we have coming out? So we have a baby bottle. Okay, baby bottle. This is a cute baby bottle. It has 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, 3, 2, 1 on it. Okay, so that's for pile number 2. You have a cute little baby bottle. So far, we have 2 cups. Okay, or 2 um, what is it? Like we have a baby cup, like a sippy cup, and then we have a bottle. So we have like things that hold liquid in it so far. And let's see what we have coming out for number 3. Which one wants to come out for number 3? I don't want to hold any. How did I know it was going to be that one? We have the pacifier, okay, or the binky, whatever you want to call it. Pacifier, binky, okay, for number 3. So choose whichever pile you feel most connected to, or whichever charm you feel, baby charm you feel most connected to. Pile number 1, number 2, number 3. All the timestamps are down below in the description box as well as in the comment section, and I will see you there. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 1. Welcome to your April 2026 fertility reading. We are going to see if this is a month where you may be conceiving, if chances of conception is higher, what the energy is surrounding your fertility journey in general. And if you chose this little cute baby cup, okay, like a little sippy cup, or like, this could even be like a feeding cup. Like I'm seeing, like baby food being put in there, or puree. Okay, I'm kind of hearing that maybe like something that you guys may have thought about doing for your child or your children. You may have already done it for children you have already. I'm getting that this is a pile where you may already have children, or your baby is just so close. Like you're either pregnant right now or you're about to be pregnant, if you are not already. And that is a message. I feel like your little one is, and you're also like, I heard like organic health kick, or like a health kick or something. So you may also be someone who is just very into like eating healthier, and that's how you want to feed your baby, feed your child. You want to, instead of buying baby food out of the store, you're choosing to use like a baby bullet or some sort of puree system where you're making their own baby foods from just organically, okay, without the preservatives. And yeah, I'm seeing like cloth diapers and water wipes, using your own, like making your own wipes at home. Like I see this pile here. You guys are going to be very much like, what is it? I want to say DIY, like do it yourself type when it comes to your pregnancy journey. I'm seeing someone who's very vintage, someone who really enjoys like, if this is not vintage, this is, I'm getting vintage too, but this is also like, you love a good historical piece. Like you may be like a history buff, or that may be something that's important to you, things being passed down through like generation after generation. Like you may have something like a baby outfit that maybe was passed down from when you were a child or from when your mother was a child or your grandmother even, okay, or a blanket, but there's some sort of like sentimental, you're very sentimental as well. Okay, that's the other energy that I'm getting here, not just like that vintage or historical energy, but sentimental too. So I also feel like this is my pile of mamas who is going to want to like save, like in your baby book, like you're going to your baby's baby book, right? You'll have like a lock of their hair, you'll have like their hospital bracelet, you'll have like all these different things that represents their childhood, and not just their childhood, but like just from I, I'm sorry, I was gonna say from birth, but Spirit was like, skirt, no, not from birth, from like you getting that first test. You may even save your very first test and like put that in the book. Positive pregnancy test, okay? But I don't know why I feel like I needed to go that vibe. I just feel like needed to talk to you guys more about like you as a mother, okay? So and help you kind of see yourself as that, because maybe that's what you are focusing on in the month of April. Maybe you're focusing more so on I just saw 449, so that could be significant, but I feel like 4 in general, and especially with us talking about April, right? April is the 4th month of the year, so there's something, and it also represents a number of stability, security, right? Foundation energy. So I feel like you guys are really starting to realize in the month of April that you're a mother. Okay, whether because you are pregnant, you get your positive pregnancy test, you're stepping into that energy, or you are like understanding that, just like this little cup here, one of the parts of, especially for you guys, because you are here in our community, you were led here because your baby, part of your journey to your child includes you understanding the spiritual, energetic, mental, and emotional side of fertility. Usually, the physical side is emphasized by doctors and healers and healthcare professionals, but not necessarily the mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic side, which is what this channel is all about and what I tune into more than the other side, right? The physical side. And so, since you are here, it's letting me know that part of your journey to your baby is understanding the energetic capacity that is necessary when you are preparing for your child. You are on a journey of preparation for this beautiful baby, whether they are already in your womb and you're preparing for them to come earthside, or they are not physically in your womb yet, but you are spiritually pregnant, okay, and you are preparing for them to be conceived physically, okay. So I feel like for pile number 1, you guys are, really stepping into that mother role, or that is like the energy that is surrounding you in April. So when you are feeling like buying baby stuff, or starting to like create a baby registry, or wanting to hang out with your mom friends, or look at the mom groups in your area, or like join all these different, become one, right, with motherhood. Don't deny it. Don't think you're crazy. Don't, say, oh no, not yet. Like, just flow with it. Just go with it. Okay. And if you are interested in learning more how to identify as a mother that your baby already sees you as, I actually have a new one-on-one session that I'm offering. It is a motherhood alignment session, and it is linked down below in my description box if you want to check that out. And I have 2 other live one-on-one sessions that if you want to work with me, if you feel like this baby is coming in, which I do feel like for a lot of you guys this is the case, and you're wondering like what your little one is asking you to do to prepare for their arrival, how are they wanting you to celebrate in advance? How are they wanting you to get their stuff ready, right? Get your body ready, get your womb ready. Then I have other sessions too that you can check out down below in the description box. Okay. And I'd love to help guide you through that. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay, so let's see what your first message is. So we have, hi mama, solar plexus chakra balance is really important for our connection. So this goes hand in hand, okay? Because with the solar plexus, we talked about your soul contract, okay? Your solar plexus, or your soul, okay, is in the center of your belly. It is the place that, how when you're like getting ready to go on stage, or you're getting ready to talk to a lot of people, you start getting really nervous and you get like this feeling in your stomach. It's like in the pit of your stomach. Sometimes it's in your gut, which is a little lower, more so your sacral, but sometimes it's like right in the center. If you have like an upset stomach, sometimes it's like that icky feeling right in the center of your belly, right? kind of like you're like, I don't really know how to describe it. I just know I have a tummy ache, right? It's like that type of feeling. And what I feel here is that your soul, okay, that's where your solar plexus is what why I was describing it. So you can know exactly what I'm talking about. Your soul is shining in the month of April. Okay, you are being called to shine. Is this a month of you shining, shining, and you stepping out of the old. I'm seeing someone like peel their skin off like a snake. I'm seeing you're going through a transformation. You're removing the old and you're stepping into the brand new you, and you are shiny. Okay, you are a brand new toy, basically, is what this feels like right out the box. Which means that you have a new perspective of your journey, which means that you are feeling more confident, you're feeling more bold, you're feeling more brave. And this is what I feel like your baby is saying is a big part of you conceiving, or a big part of your journey in the month of April. You really bringing out, how do I say this? Like you really tuning into your solar plexus and being like, yeah, this is for me, or no, this is not for me. I'm going to actually cut that off. Okay. So this month, okay, in the month of April, do not be afraid to embody that Queen of Wands energy, if you will. Okay. I want to see. Just give me a little bit more clarification of this. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups. Okay. This is why, because your baby boy or baby girl, okay, is planning on making their arrival like ASAP. Okay. I am definitely feeling this energy of like March, April. I have Pisces energy here. So Pisces energy is February, March, and then Aries energy is March, April. So definitely heavy March, April energy, especially since we're tuning into April. As I say that, the candle that I have lit for our fertility ritual that I did for the collective, are those who participated. It just like the light just flickered. It just flickered like crazy. So there is like such a beautiful, bright energy here surrounding you, reaching your goals of growing your family in the month of April. Okay. The 10 of Cups is ultimate fulfillment. It is happiness. It is joy. And it is like, I want to say the ultimate family. Okay. I'm just looking at the imagery on this card. But I also know with this energy here, it's like finally all of your blessings are showering down upon you. I'm looking at the rainbow, which is letting me know if we have clear skies, the rainbow. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the clouds and rainbow. And this morning when I did a meditation before I got started with everything, I was tuning in with the babies, talking to them, and rainbow clouds was a significant sign. So here we are with rainbows and clouds again. I also saw it on my Instagram like shortly after hearing that message. So that was so cool that that aligned. And that was just confirmation for me that I am tuned in, in the way that I'm supposed to be at this time for the collective. But that was a side note. But not really, because rainbows and also beautiful fluffy clouds could also be a sign of synchronicity from your baby too. Maybe even going to the beach, enjoying sunny days. I know where I am, it has been super hot. So I don't know what the weather is like for you, but it has been super hot where I am. Very clear days, okay, very sunny days. So maybe you're enjoying the sun as well at this time. But I was saying the rainbow represents the storm being over. With the 10 of Cups, we see happiness, we see joy, we see all of the, fulfillment that they are, them being fulfilled, having a good time. But we didn't see all that led to this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so this pile, you guys went through a lot of healing. Okay, and you may still feel like you are healing because healing isn't linear. It is never a journey that is completely done. But I do feel like emotionally, you may be in a better state in the month of April. Okay. This Three of Swords represents like, it can represent heartbreak. It can represent going through emotional turmoil. And I feel like because of your past in your journey to baby, like you have been guarding your heart. Okay. You have been on a journey of guarding your heart. And which is so interesting because your journey was meant to be on a journey to conceiving your baby, right? Or a journey to becoming a mother. But you've been on a journey of guarding your heart, is what Spirit is saying. You have been closed off. But what's happening in the month of April, if this is an energy that you are shedding, remember I saw the skin peeling? You are shedding, okay? You are shedding this energy. The arrows that were once, I love the imagery on this card because it looks like the arrows could either be going in or coming out. And I like to see them as coming out all the time. They don't always come out that way, but For you guys, I am feeling that energy. This is spirit showing me what you guys have not only released, but what you've gone through at the same time. So what I feel here is spirit is saying, what you have been preparing for is now approaching you. It is now coming towards you. Okay. It is here actually with this 10 of Cups energy. Spirit, what is the month of April bringing to pile number one's journey to baby? What else are they going to experience this month in their journey to baby? Okay. So we have the Tower. We have three cards that came out actually. We have the Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so these can be really heavy energies as well. The Tower is a card that can represent an unstable foundation. Okay, Seven of Swords. I don't know why I saw that upside down for a second. That's really weird. But Seven of Swords can represent. I love it. Okay, Seven of Swords can represent like sneaky energy or kind of going around, beating around the bush, kind of going around circumstances to figure out a better way of doing things or an easier way of doing things. It can represent someone doing something behind your back, yes. But in a fertility reading, I typically take this card as I usually see this as you being the person that is being quote unquote sneaky, right? And choosing a better way of doing things, being innovative, right? And then we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups represents like dissatisfaction, frustration, okay? And I just want to point out that, like, not being happy with where you are. I just want to point out how the cards came out and also how, what we were just talking about. I was literally just talking about how with the Ten of Cups, you don't see what this person has gone through. You only see them being happy, them having fun, they have their family life, all this beauty, right? Here it is. This is what they've gone through. They've gone through tower moments. They've gone through situations that came out of nowhere, unexpected, foundations crumbling, unexpected plans falling through, things not happening as they wanted them to with the Four of Cups, right? Getting a negative pregnancy test month after month after month. Them expecting, maybe even the tower can sometimes represent a pregnancy loss. So this could even be you being pregnant and then experiencing a loss, okay? Various things just not going as planned. And then we have this little guy right here in the center, and he's looking like, don't worry, I got this, okay? This is what you are embodying. This is what you are experiencing. And I have chills as I say this. In the month of April, that doesn't mean with this 10 of Cups, this is not how do I say this, spirit? I'm hearing it's like it's not all sunshine and rainbows, right? You're still living life, you're still experiencing life. There's still going to be people that may say things to you that you don't like. There's still going to be experiences that happen unexpectedly that that you're like, I could have, gone without experiencing that, right? This doesn't mean that everything is good is going to be happening in your life back to back to back to back. There may be some things that kind of like wiggle in there in between. I do feel an overall energy of like positivity and happiness and joy, but we're living life, right? And I feel like you guys have been on a roller coaster of a journey. And Spirit is saying the difference between then and now is you now know how to navigate it. You are this person in the center. You have your arrows. You're like, oh, I got an arrow for that. I got an arrow for that. I know how to say that. I know how to handle that. I know how to go around that. I know how to work through that. I know I have a resource for that. I have a friend that's going to take care of that. Like I have a phone number I can call to take care of that. Like you are utilizing your resources like no other. You've been there, done that. You've experienced the ups and downs of your journey. And in the month of April, you are literally closing. I'm seeing you slamming the door. You're slamming the door on disappointment. You're slamming the door on unexpected towers. You're like, oh, you wanted to fall? Okay, go ahead and fall. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna save myself, right? I'm gonna continue on with this journey. I'm gonna keep going, but you go ahead and do what you're gonna do over there, right? What was that lesson you wanted to teach me, God, from this? Okay, what was the lesson that I needed to learn? Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna take that lesson and I'm gonna roll with it. And that's how you are moving throughout your days in the month of April, which is what makes such a difference. Okay, in the month of April, you are choosing to be happy. You are choosing joy, okay, is what I'm seeing here. Spirit, show me what the outcome of the month of April is for pile number one. What are we looking at for their outcome here? And then we're going to get some spirit baby messages, okay, to close out your reading, goddess. Let's see, what is the outcome of their month in April? Okay, we have the Five of Swords and we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is an energy that represents like choices. Okay, so I see you having a lot of different choices. There are a lot of different options. I asked what the outcome is here. Okay, so there are different. There are going to be various options of various outcomes, if you will, for this pile. Obviously, this is a collective reading, but we also have the Five of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you guys, you are going to have to like compromise a bit in this month, in the month of April. There's going to be a bit of compromising, but the beautiful thing is you'll have a lot of choices to choose from. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, which shows me that with this Four of Pentacles energy, regardless of what you choose, you're going to be good, you're going to be stable, you're going to have what you need. Okay, you're going to be provided for, is what I'm hearing with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, do I feel pregnancy from these cards? Not necessarily, but I do want to ask specifically for pregnancy. Will pile number one be conceiving in the month of April? Let's see. I'm going to pull from the same deck before we get some spirit baby messages. Let's see. Will pile number one be conceiving in the month of April 2026? I kind of feel like there are some things. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and then bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the Nine of Pentacles. I love it. Okay. So I do see there's a possibility of pregnancy here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like your Seven of Pentacles, if I had just got that one, I would say, well, there could be still a waiting period, only because Seven of Pentacles is about waiting patiently, investing your time and energy, maybe not seeing growth right away, right? But eventually you will. Pentacles energy is earth energy, so it can take some time to grow. But I do see the Ace of Pentacles here, okay, which is so beautiful because it's in between the 7 and the 9, which is growth, okay? It represents growth. It represents going from being in that waiting phase to being in the abundance phase. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that represents abundance, having, right? Some people call this like the rich auntie card, because it's like, I have so much, like I can just give and give and give and give. Okay, let me give to those around me. I am good, like I'm set up. She's also pre-empress energy too. So I do feel like some of you guys will be finding out that you're pregnant in the month of April, or conceiving in April, and potentially finding out you're pregnant in May. Okay, with this Ace of Pentacles being here, because I do see seeds being planted. At least there is an opportunity for one. You guys have been waiting, especially, okay, so this pile, if you have been trying to conceive already, whatever you have been doing, whatever you've been putting into your body, your physical state, like space, in a fertility reading, this would be like your body, whatever you've been investing into your body, whether it's certain supplements, certain teas, this is a continuation energy here, okay, for you guys. I feel like you've already been on this routine. This is not something new. This is something you've already been doing. And I feel like there's like a breakthrough that's happening here with the Ace of Pentacles. There was another, was it on the bottom? No, I think I shuffled because I saw the Ace of Swords too. That is definitely a breakthrough. So I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity in the month of April for you guys to conceive, but make sure that you are being consistent with what you have already been doing. Okay. Making sure I also feel like choosing fun, choosing to have joy, experience joy, enjoy your bright sunny days. Okay. If you have sunny days, or just enjoying the weather in general. Okay. Being a bit sneaky here, where if something tries to come up and, like for example, you're taking a certain, supplement, and then like you accidentally like knock that supplement, over or something, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, like I ran out, or I've spilled it, or whatever it is, right? Find a different way to gather that, not that ingredient, but that nutrient, right? What food can you go to the grocery store and get, or what do you have in your household that you can supplement that for the night, right? If you can't, no big deal, right? No big deal. I'm just gonna use my phone. I'm going to order some more and it'll be here tomorrow, right? We have that beautiful system where we can just order something in quick. So, I'm hearing like, by you you're closing the door on failure, or the idea of failure. You're closing the door. You're compromising here with the Five of Swords. What else came out with that? It was the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Yes. And the Four of Pentacles. That is exactly what I was just saying. Like, that you're good because you have other options. You're like, I'm going to just choose to you do another option. I may have to compromise a bit. This is not what I thought I was going to do, but it's cool. I have choices. So this is what the month of April is looking like for you guys. Okay. I feel like this is a month of determination, a month of consistency. Okay. A month of, putting in that work, right? Doing what needs to be done practically in order for your baby to be conceived. But I do see positive results coming from that. Okay. If not this month, definitely within the next three. Ace of Pentacles or aces typically for me are within the next 3 months, there could be a pregnancy. So I do feel for pile number one, you guys have a high chance of fertility at this time. Okay, high chance for conception. And before we end, I do want to get a few messages from your baby using my confetti deck. So let's see what we have here. First one says, Mommy and Daddy, you can connect with my energy through your dreams. Okay, so you may have been dreaming about your baby recently, or they may have popped up in your dreams recently. They're letting you know they've been connecting with you in that way. We also have, Mommy, pay attention to the signs you keep receiving. Do not ignore them. It is time for a change. I will come after this change. So whatever you have been feeling like you need to change, okay, whether this is in the physical, this is physical and emotional energy is what this is giving. Could be mindset, could be like a different way of viewing things like we spoke about, but whatever this changes, you've been seeing multiple signs, you've heard multiple messages. My message is not the only one that has come through with this information or this guidance. So, don't ignore it, baby is saying, do not ignore it. And we have Mama and Papa, we are meant to be. I love it. Okay, so we're going to end your messages here, Goddess. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful April, and I hope that you get your positive pregnancy test. Come back and let me know in the comment section when you do, okay? I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 2. Welcome to your April 2026 fertility reading. This reading is going to tell us what is going on in the month of April for your fertility journey. Will you be conceiving this month, or will there be a higher chance of conception for you this month? Since this is a collective reading, of course, every message may not resonate with you, but we are going to tune into the overall energy for this pile, this collective. And I also want to know, what is the main theme of April for you surrounding your fertility journey? I'm actually already feeling, because you guys chose this bottle, okay, and the baby bottle says 3, 2, 1 on it. I'm already feeling the vibe of like unraveling. Like as soon as I put this here, I was like, I wonder what pile number 2 is unraveling. Like, what are they? It's like getting to the bottom of is what I'm hearing. Like you're getting to the bottom of it. And I'm seeing yarn. I'm seeing like red yarn or thread. So for you guys may actually want to do like a cord cutting ritual as well, because I'm seeing like a lot of red thread that's kind of like unraveling. And it's like, it looks like a yarn ball though, like a cat would be playing with. So there's something, you could have a cat, okay, you could have a cat or you could have a pet. But I'm seeing that red ball of yarn, okay, and it's unraveling. I can't see what's in the center of it. We haven't got to the center of it yet. So I definitely feel like something is unraveling this month for you guys. Something is starting to make sense. Something is, you're getting to the bottom of something is what this is looking like for me. Now, I also just saw an elephant, okay, so an elephant in my third eye, and I'm hearing like, how like when they do their trunk and it's like, what is that about? Like getting your attention. So the color red, the thread, the unraveling, getting your attention, like they usually, like when I've seen elephants like make that noise, it's usually because something like startled them, or something is like they're trying to get someone else's attention, like they're in alert mode. Okay, so this is an alert type month for you guys, okay, which to me it's that's feeling really good, because it feels like a wake-up call. It feels like your attention is being brought to something here this month, and it feels like it's going to make a big difference. So let's see what we have coming through, okay, with pile number 2. We have, Hi Mama, our energetic connection is so strong. Keep manifesting me. Okay, so this is definitely my spiritual diva pile, okay? I don't know why I felt like saying spiritual diva, but that's what I felt like I needed to say. That's what I needed to call you guys. So I definitely am feeling like you guys are, especially with that red thread, that red yarn, like there's something about like a cord cutting ritual. Okay, the elephant could also, that's also like a spiritual thing. I feel like looking up like the meaning of an elephant. Sometimes they come through. I should just know this at this point, because they come through frequently when I do readings, elephants. But I'm also hearing like elephant in the room. So, oh my gosh. So something is definitely being brought to your attention this month because you have been manifesting your baby. Okay. And when I am like a huge manifestation queen, okay, and I love manifesting something real good, okay, and also the ins and out of how manifestation works and the different methods and stuff. Like I can talk all day about it, but I definitely feel like, for you guys, there's something here about like you understanding like the way that you have been manifesting your baby, okay? You're understanding how you have been manifesting your child, or maybe how you haven't, and you're starting to like really tap into the energetics of fertility in the month of April, or they're being brought to your attention. You're understanding you're like what's being brought to your attention is like the way you're speaking about your journey. What's being brought to your attention is the way you're acting. Are you acting as if? Maybe you're choosing to act as if? Maybe you're like, forget it. I'm about to manifest this baby. I've done everything else in the physical. It's time for me to get into the energetics of this. Okay. Like you are like, okay, let me pull out my spiritual diva side. Let me pull out my spiritual girly side here and let's get into this. Okay. And you're starting off with releasing that cord cutting energy. You're starting off with cutting the cords that have been keeping you stagnant, cutting the cords of people who have had negative energy surrounding your fertility journey. You're cutting the cords surrounding, like, I'm just seeing things just falling away, like boom, 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 so quickly. Okay. And that elephant that's making that noise, that could also be that person or that thing or that situation that you're cutting, right? Because it's like, whoa, what just happened? They're going to feel it. You don't care, which is a good thing, because that's how you move through this energy. That's how you move through manifestation energy. You have to move in a very open way, because you never know how or the when, right? You never know the how or the when, but you expect the how and the when, right? So if you're a manifestation person, you know what I'm talking about. You expect if you don't, let me break it down. You expect the how and the when, because you set the intention for it, right? But sometimes you may not set the intention for the how, but for the when, you usually give like a date or a time frame or whatever, right? Sometimes you may set an intention for the how too, but you are open and receptive to it coming in, how the universe is delivering it, or how God is delivering it, right? How your guides are delivering it, how your goddesses are delivering it, whoever you are connecting with for this energy to manifest, right? Whatever you're connecting with. So I feel like you guys, for pile number 2, you guys are really starting to understand the energetics of things that are happening around you. And you're like, I'm about to combine the energetics with the physical of what's going on here. Okay. Now, if you guys are all about aligning, okay, which I feel like you are in your fertility journey, I just want to mention that I have a new one-on-one session. We can jump on a Zoom call. Okay. We can talk about you aligning with the energy of motherhood. Okay. Becoming the mother that your child already sees you as. If that sounds like something you're interested in, if you want your spirit baby to tell you, like, mommy, this is what I see you as already. This is how you're destined to align and play this role so that I just fit into the puzzle. Okay. Your baby's like, I'm just going to jump right in there because you're already playing the role, right? We're already playing house, basically, right? If you're interested in that and interested in going through that with me, okay, allowing me to be that facilitator for you, I have the link to that service down below in the description box. I also have a couple of other services that I just launched. I have one that I've already had, my Sacred Spirit Baby Conversation, which is such a hit. Okay, it's something that the goddesses love every time they book. It's amazing. It's an amazing session. If you haven't had one, you definitely need at least one session. But I also have a smaller one too, if you're interested in just working with me via Zoom. So go ahead and check those out down below in the description box. I feel like that would benefit you so greatly in the month of April, especially because you are like, we can even dive into, I have a manifestation. Do I still have that manifestation deck? I think I do. I think I still have the manifestation deck, and I do. And I actually have a new one too. And I can pull a couple of those cards and we can see how your baby is asking you to manifest them even, on an even deeper level, and what needs to be released in order for you to make room for this beautiful baby to come in. So I'm excited for you guys, okay, if you can't tell. But let's see what else we have going on in the month of April for you when it comes to your journey to baby. Ooh. Prepare for a lot of things to happen at once in the month of April. There are a lot of things that are happening at once, okay, for you guys in your fertility journey. Wow, I cannot. Okay, there's like a chunk of cards that just flew out into my hand. I'm going to take them all. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll stack them. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay, let me just move this over a bit, make some room here so we can look at all these beauties. Okay, so you guys, what an energy, okay? What an energy. You are definitely putting an end to like the past. You're putting it with the Five of Cups. This is a card that can represent like sadness, depression, reminiscing on the past, looking at what you don't have, focusing on lack, just staying in that energy of like, oh, what was me? You are taking with the Queen of Wands here, excuse me, you are taking hold, okay? You are grabbing the bull by their horns, okay, so to speak. And you are running with it, okay? You are knocking out any emotional and any mental heaviness or blockages, shall I say, that have been causing delays in your journey to baby. You are like nipping it in the bud. Is that the saying? Like you are saying goodbye, no, wrongo to these energies. Okay. The Ten of Swords is letting me know that you are putting an end to this. You are done. You are like, enough is enough. And I feel like you're already in that energy in the month of March. I feel like you are feeling like, so what you may be in right now is you could be feeling like the heaviness of the emotions. Okay, I know we're in Pisces season, we're transitioning into Aries season, but we just had a Pisces new moon as well. So there's been a lot of emotions that have just kind of just been lingering in your aura, if you will. Okay. And you are like, okay, let's make a list. You're turning your emotions into a list. Like when I have chills. So Spirit is saying, like, write down how you have been feeling. Write it down. Good. If it's a good feeling, a bad feeling, whatever, it doesn't matter. Write it down. From that point, you're then going to release, cut those cords. Okay, you guys, I saw the strings. Okay, look at these are giving like the cords, the strings that I was seeing from the red string. Okay, you're going to cut that away from you so that you can move authentically, okay, as a mother that you know you already are. Queen of Wands energy. You are feeling so confident in the month of month of April. You're leaving this past energy behind. You're also changing the way that you're viewing your past. You're looking at your past in a way where you may be feeling like, you're honoring your past, is how spirit is like showcasing it to me. Like you're honoring your past. This is what that reflection and that unraveling energy is. When I have chills when I said reflection, because that's what it is. Some of you guys could be doing shadow work as well, and it's helping your light shine even brighter because of what you are releasing, what you are understanding, what is coming to light for you in the month of April. That is going to lead. We have the Queen of Wands first, so Ace of Wands last. In the middle, we have these two energies which are being worked on, the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. But you're starting off with so much power. You literally have your magic wand here. Okay. You see, she has her staff. Is that what that is? She has like her magic wand, is what spirit is calling it. Okay. And she's like bippity boppity boo. Okay. And she's doing her magic. And the magic consists of the manifestations, right? The manifestation technique that she's doing. You could also be working with fire. Okay, you could be doing like candle rituals. Water is also here, and we have writing. So any of those may be very powerful, or your words, even your thoughts. Okay, you're transmuting your thoughts, is what I'm hearing. And you're ending with this Ace of Wands, okay, where you're like, perfect. Everything is aligned as I expect it to be. I have the wand. The wand is no longer hitting the ground. It's no longer like this long, thing that you're using to like help you walk, get around, that you're leaning on. It's now something that you hold in the center of your hands, in the palms of your hands. Spirit is letting me know that your hands hold magic. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you guys know this. So you're going to be using your hands a lot during the month of April as well. And I know some of you guys may be like, how does this like relate to fertility? Like what the heck is going on here? I am telling you guys, this is how you get out of like It's almost like you're getting out of the, oh, woe is me, this is just what's meant to happen in my fertility journey, I guess I'm just supposed to struggle, I guess I'm just supposed to this, that, and the other. You are letting that go because you're like, wait a minute, I'm powerful. What I say happens. Some of you guys here, a lot of you guys here, actually, I feel like you guys have manifested things before into your life. So you don't even need the proof of your power because you are living it. You're literally living a dream. Like what you're doing right now in your life, there's something in your life that you used to dream of, you used to see as a far vision, and you're actually living that right now. Okay. Hummingbirds are a sign of synchronicity for you, as well as like bright pink flowers or spring like flowers. Okay, cherry blossoms even. But I see you literally have like you turned your rod or your is this a rod or staff? I don't know. But you turned, I think it's a rod, but you turned your walking stick basically into a tree. This is literally like a little tree here in your hand. You grew a tree and through your power. Okay, the roots, spirit is saying the roots. Okay, so whatever this is here that you are uncovering surrounding your emotional side and your mental side, your mental body and your emotional body that was keeping you stuck, keeping you stagnant, you are transmuting that energy, you are planting a seed, you are moving forward. Okay, and you're creating um like you're, how do I say this, spirit, like you're creating you're creating a baby, you're creating a project, you're creating a business, whatever this is for you. But since this is fertility and this is a fertility reading, I'm going to say a baby. Okay, but it's like the foundation of what you're creating, it starts with your past experiences. This is how you transmute them. Okay, you realize that they were meant to teach you something, you have an awakening moment, you understand it on a deeper level, and you take that and that becomes your root, that becomes your foundation. Okay, that becomes the sturdiness, and from that grows this not even an opportunity, because I see this as the opportunity, the entire thing, but here grows the fertility, the fertile energy. Okay, a lot of you guys that I'm speaking to, you've had someone in your along your journey tell you that you're not fertile, or that it's going to be difficult for you to conceive, or your age is playing a role, or your hormones are playing a role, or something along that nature. And that's not, well, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not, going to go against what your physician has said, but energetically, that's not true. Okay. That's not true energetically. Okay. Do you see how much power you hold? Take what was given to you, transmute that energy, and turn it into something that works for you. Okay, be an alchemist is what I'm hearing. Be an alchemist in the month of April. That is something that you are definitely choosing to step into, this state of alchemy. Spirit, what advice do we have for pile number 2 when it comes to conceiving in the month of April? Because I do see that Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity for conception. It is also very, very fertile energy. You guys are very fertile in the month of April. Okay, create. Queen of Pentacles, take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Create. This is literally, she's painting. Okay, she's being an artist. This is your time, goddess. If you are watching pile number 2, this is your time for creation. Okay, this is your time. I've sandwiched those other energies again between the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. You are in your Queen era in the month of April. Your magic is so powerful. I'm hearing like work with the elements around you, okay, to create. Look at that. What is it called? Checkmate? Checkmate. I heard checkmate. Okay, Knight of Cups here. Playing chess. Okay, follow your heart. Okay, follow you. Oh, that's a good one, Spirit. I just heard follow your heart's ambition. Wow, I've never heard that before. Follow your heart's ambition is what I just heard. Okay, so your heart will take lead. Okay, your emotions will take lead. This is how they are maturing. Okay, this is how they're going from the Five of Cups. They're going from the Five of Cups to the Knight of Cups. They trust themselves. Okay, your heart is trusting itself to go ahead and take the lead and move forward. Okay, it's moving forward in a way that, how do I say this? Moving forward in a way where love is taking over. Love is leading. Okay, so if you love it, you're moving forward with it. If it's not full of love, you're not entertaining it. Okay. Pile number two, make sure you guys are, I feel like I don't have to say this, but you may feel very like frisky, or your libido may be very high. Make sure that you guys are indeed baby dancing. Okay, I feel like I don't need to say that, but I do feel like romance is playing a role. So you could also have some sort of romantic ventures in the month of April, or there may be something where you're just feeling very like intimate with your partner, wanting to be very intimate with your partner. Go ahead and give into that. Okay, if you're feeling that energy, move forward with it. Okay, I feel a sense of maturity here. So if you have been concerned that, what you were doing in the past is, if something, not what you were doing in the past, but something you experienced in the past kind of created a delay. That is not the case. I feel like you're actually moving forward. Okay. I feel like you are actually experiencing growth in the month of April when it comes to your journey to baby. Spirit, what is the outcome for pile number two when it comes to their fertility journey? We have the Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck. We have the Magician. I'm telling you, we have the Magician. Okay. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like in terms of pregnancy, this could be the month of pregnancy, but I'm not seeing it. But I do see a lot of fertile energy. So I'm not counting it out either. Okay. But I do see like you guys are choosing to experience your journey in a completely different way. You're saying, this is my world and I'm creating it. Okay. You are creating it. The magician energy is definitely giving quick, fast, happening very quickly. So this is not the month of conception for you, because I do see the fertile energy. It is happening very soon. Queen of Swords, you could be working with a physician, or you could be like getting testing done, or you're getting back out there. Okay. And you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the energy, you're putting in the work. Spirit, if this is not the month of conception for them, what are we looking at as far as timing goes for pile number two? What month will they be conceiving or giving birth to their little one in if this is not the month? Okay, within the next 2 months. Okay, this is April, May, June. Yeah, so the Two of Cups is Cancer season, which is June, July. Okay, so if you're not pregnant in the month of April, I do see pregnancy to happen around Cancer season, which is June, July. You could conceive in May and then find out you're pregnant in April. Find out you're pregnant in June. Okay, you could conceive in April, of course. But I do see within the next 2 months, this is a pregnancy is an alignment for you. Okay, oh my gosh, more Cancer energy, Queen of Cups here. So definitely, I feel like when you conceive too, you're gonna feel just free flowing. It's not like, that list that you wrote out where Spirit was like, write out your emotions and like all these different things, and like cut them, right? Like cut the negative thoughts away, cut the transmute the emotions, right? I feel like you're moving into a way that is, during the month of April, that is more like, let me list out what I want to do during my fertility journey to get pregnant. Let me get clear on what I want to do. Let me get clear on what my heart is leading me to do, right? You're taking that information and then you are being the magician. You're out being an alchemist. You're taking your resources and the things that you have, and you're working with that. You're working with the energy around you. You're working with the energy within you. You and your partner are coming together, okay, to make this happen. If you are not in a relationship, I do feel like there could be union happening as well over the next couple of months for you, between you and a person. And then you're putting in the work with the Seven of Pentacles. You're not just creating the list. You're not just, gathering the tools, but you're using the tools, and you're using the tools to knock out the list, or to, do what's on the list, and that just creates such a freeing energy here for you. And I feel like when you are in that feeling of feeling safe, or in that energy of feeling like freed in a sense, okay, like I don't have to worry about getting bad news, or like that these things are no longer a worry on your mind. Like if something comes in, you're like, okay, let me transmute that energy. Maybe I don't like that energy, but let me transmute it and see, what I can adjust and how do I want to move forward, right? You're taking lead on this. So you guys, this is such a powerful energy for you. Remember your power. Always remember your power. I'm going to pull a few Spirit Baby messages, because I did do that in the first pile. So let me do that too for you guys as well. Let's see what we have coming through from the Spirit Baby Confetti deck. But I just feel like Spirit just wanted me to remind you that you are also, what is it? I heard all seeing eye. Ooh, you are also powerful. Okay. We have positive words in your thoughts and speech are so important. What you speak, you will receive. Okay. Like, I feel like I don't have to elaborate on that because baby already came through with that message earlier. Okay. About speaking positively about your journey to baby. We also have Mama and Papa. I literally travel right beside you everywhere you go. So, this little one in the month of April, they have been right beside you already, but they are just, you're going to be able to um, feel their presence even more in the month of April, is what it feels like here. Let's see what else we have here. And didn't we have hummingbirds, right? So you may see hummingbirds as a sign from them when they are, oh my gosh, I'll show you signs when I've been conceived. So yes, you may see hummingbirds when they have been conceived, or even seashells may be significant, or snails. Okay, I'm seeing snails as well with that shell. And the last message we have here from your baby, let's see what we have here coming through. Pile number 2. What do we have coming through for pile number 2, Spirit? We have, wow, Mama and Papa, our connection is so strong and beautiful. Do you feel it? Wow. So this is such a beautiful reading, you guys. I am loving this. The month of April is such a beautiful month for you. It is one where you start to regain, not even regain, you just start to feel your power again. You start realizing that you've always been the leader in this journey. You know, I remember when I had this turning point for myself on my own journey to baby, and it really changed everything for me. It allowed me to relax more, it allowed me to just be, you know, loving the journey with my partner, who is now my husband. And also just loving the journey with my babies, you know, and be able to connect with you guys when I'm tense and stressed and, oh, you know, what's coming on, what's happening. I can't do that. So this was such a like beautiful turning point for myself, and I see that being the same for you guys too. Okay, you're gonna not forcefully talk more positive about your journey. You're gonna want to talk more positive about your journey. You know, you may even travel more or just feel more free in the things that you do, and you know, you're going to see more signs to be able to recognize them and identify them. And you may even feel like you're backing more so away from like even getting like tarot readings or fertility readings, spirit baby readings, because you trust more within yourself, you know? So I love it. I love it. I absolutely love this for you guys. So this is what I have for you. Oh, a lot of air energy here too. Okay, you could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could also be a Virgo. Okay, I'm getting Virgo energy. We also have Leo, Aries energy here too. So those could be some of your some of the zodiac signs. Oh, Cancer energy too. But some of the zodiac signs that I see here. Okay, but anyways, I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 3. Welcome to your April 2026 fertility reading. I'm so excited. We are going to dive into the energy surrounding your journey to baby in the month of April. Is there a higher chance of conception this month? What is going on? What is the overall energy? What's your advice? Okay, to help you conceive as well. And we're going to dive right in, okay? If you chose this. Oh, okay. I'm hearing if you chose this pacifier, okay, I am hearing that in the month of April, you may be receiving some sort of support. This is really exciting, you guys. I feel like this is new support for you. Like maybe you signed up for this or you've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and it's finally time for you to like embody it or like embrace it. This feels like you could be like working with like a group of women, or you could be working with like a new practitioner of some sort, something that was introduced to you recently, or maybe like I said, you've had your eye on it for a while. Like you just said, I've always wanted to do what's it called, acupuncture, or I've always wanted to work with a chiropractor. I've always wanted to have somebody like deeply analyze my hormones, or you know, like something along those lines. And it's like you're finally doing that in the month of April. And that's so exciting to you. It helps you relieve some of the pressure of figuring it out on your own. Okay, like that's what this is giving. Like you are relieving the energy of I gotta figure this out on my own in the month of April. So let's see what your card is. It says, "Hi, Mama. Their opinions do not matter. What is it that you want?" Oh my goodness. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You are stepping into a space where, despite what other people have said in the past, maybe they said, like, this is going to happen, or this is going to happen, or you should do this, or you should move forward with this, or you don't need this, or you do need that. Okay. You are saying, well, actually, I actually want to go a different route completely. Like, I actually want to, they may like, for example, someone may have said, oh, you need to do IVF. That's like the best option for you, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, well, actually, I wanted to work with a natural path. Like, I want to go the complete opposite of this, right? So your baby is saying, like, in the month of April, you are like remembering what you wanted and you're going for it. Okay. This is like a very like, when I say Aries season is doing its thing, it's doing its thing. Okay, for all piles, like this is a very momentous energy, is what it feels like. Momentous, like go for it type of energy, like bold energy. You're not caring what other people's opinions are about what you want to pursue and what you want to go for. This could even be surrounding your fertility journey in general. For some of you guys, you may have been like on the verge of like adding on to your family. You've been thinking about you want to have a baby, but you're not really sure. And then in the month of April, you're like, I'm going for it. Like at the end of the day, it's my body, it's my, fertility journey, it's my children. I don't care if I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children already. Like, I'm gonna have another one. Like, or I don't care if everyone is telling me that I'm at a certain age, I can't get pregnant. I don't care. Like, I believe that I can, so I'm going for it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are, this is a pile where I'm hearing you're the pioneers. You guys are like doing something differently. You're going the non-traditional route. You are finally adapting like a way of being or a way of doing in your fertility journey that maybe you've been thinking about for a while. Like I said, it could be literally like just having children in general. It could be, in regards to maybe you've been afraid to have that conversation with your partner because you guys have a lot of kids, or maybe, they express they don't want kids, but you're like, I'm just going to go for it because it's my life. Like, this is what I want, or this could be you going against the grain where everyone else that you've gone to, every doctor, every, healthcare professional has said one thing, or your family is saying one thing and you're like, I don't care. Like, it's my life. And I love this for you guys. Okay. Your baby's like, their opinions do not matter. What is it that you want? At the end of the day, it comes down to what is it that you want? And in the month of April, you're really listening to that advice. Like, you're really living by that advice. It's not even that you're listening to it, you're living by it. And I keep adjusting this because it's kind of crooked, but I'm just going to adjust the camera. Okay, hopefully that's better. I keep changing the card because it was like crooked, and I'm like, how come every time I look at the screen, it looks weird? But I realized that if I just adjust the camera, it's going to make the situation not much better. I hope it did, at least, because it's straight like this for me. So hopefully it's straight like that for you guys. It looks like it is. So what's funny is that I take everything as a message, obviously. Well, my right ear is ringing, you guys. Okay, so there's some significance to that. I don't know what that means, but something about that. Okay. Right ear. Is it left ear someone's talking about you, or right ear? I don't know. I'm hearing someone's talking about you. So someone could be talking about you. They may be talking about you in the background when it comes to your journey to baby. And I was just literally saying, I take everything as a message for you guys or whoever I'm reading for, what I'm doing a reading, and things are happening around me. So I feel like, I just got a message from my husband saying that it is like 200 degrees outside. So some of you guys may feel like, in the month of April that you're in the pressure cooker, that all eyes are on you, that people are talking about you. Yeah, my ears are itching now. Like, this is weird. But that people are talking about you, that, there are people have their opinions, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I'm Brittany B. Okay. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'm just you can gossip, you can say whatever you want. I'm going to move forward with what I want. It's my life. It's my body. It's my child. And that's the vibe that I'm getting for the month of April for you guys. I was also saying, I was adjusting my camera. I chose to adjust my camera instead of my card, and I'm hearing that some of you guys are starting to, not even starting, but some of you guys are realizing in the month of April that you are destined, are meant to, how do I say this, Spirit? Instead of adjusting your body, you're needing to adjust the method, or vice versa. Instead of adjusting the method, you need to adjust something that you're doing with your body or within your body, or how you're using that method or that tool or that resource. Instead of adjusting the method, right? Maybe it's not necessarily that, IUI is not the thing to do, but maybe it's not with that particular doctor. You know what I mean? So there's some adjustments that are being made in the month of April as well, I feel, for this pile, that are coming to you like like almost like, oh my gosh, like, let me not adjust this. Let me adjust, this. Like, let me get to the bigger picture. Like, let's adjust the entire thing. That is going to create whatever this is. Wow, this is going to open up such a pathway for you guys, especially if you want to have more children down the line. Because I'm hearing, like, for me, it was like, the card and the camera, but with the card, I would have had to adjust each card, right? And then keep it as is. And my Virgo self is like, straighten that card out. So that wouldn't have worked. I would have kept adjusting throughout the whole thing. But if I just adjust the camera, then I don't have to adjust every single card. You get what I'm saying? So for you guys, what it feels like is like, by you adjusting this method, or finding out what works best for your body and what puts you in your most fertile state, like, you are literally like not going to have to do that down the line anymore. It's like, you have your method, you have your routine, like, you have what works for you. You know what I mean? And therefore, it's like, for this child, the next child, the child after that, the child after that, or this is something that you can actually tell others, right? And teach others, because it's a proven method, right? It's something that has worked for you, right? And it may work for other women who are trying to conceive as well, or may have certain things that you were experiencing too. Okay. Wow. That is such a beautiful energy. I'm loving that. It's such an empowering energy. It's such a, like, it makes me almost want to cry, because it's like prayers being answered. It's like, I've been looking for this. Like, this is finally the answer. This is the answer to what has been going on. Like, and I feel like, maybe other people did not know. Like it says here, like, their opinions don't matter. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they said, oh, well, we're just going to diagnose you with, what do they call it? Unexplained infertility, because we can't really explain it, but obviously you're infertile. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Like, isn't that so crazy? Yeah. The Hangman, you're gaining a new perspective this month on your journey to baby. Okay. Like, you're seeing things a bit differently, and like, I'm loving that for you. Okay. Because this new perspective was definitely something that was meant to occur. Like, it was a long time coming, Spirit is saying. Okay. A long time coming. Like, it was something that you were, it was like, Spirit has been trying to get you to see this for a minute, and in the month of April you are seeing this. Okay. There's also this energy of like pause energy around, or you could have even started this in Pisces season and it's continuing into like Aries season. Pisces season is what, February, March, and then we have March, April. So could be you could be like going into April with whatever method that may have started in March. Okay. Or this is when you started to kind of have this moment of like, I hear a moment of silence, this moment of silence where you paused and you were like, okay, stop all the madness, stop all the chaos, stop, trying to figure it out. And let's really just tune in and see, like, let me just pay for the blah 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 treatment, or let's just invest in getting the massage, or working with a chiropractor, or working with this other support system, like. So that's kind of like what I feel here, and you guys are leaning into them, which is once again taking the stress off of you. Okay, look at that. Taking the stress off of you, the world. You have all eyes on you with the world here. You are feeling completely held, completely nurtured, okay? Taken care of, not worried. And then we have like this energy of, what is it? This energy of completion, okay, with the world card as well. Like, it represents an energy of completion. Let's see what else we have here. What is the energy, or what is their advice, Spirit, for the month of April? Pile number 3. What is pile number 3's advice? The Chariot. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Leave the past behind. Don't look back. And just keep moving forward. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. In fact, allow them to work for you. Okay. What is the outcome of the month of April for pile pile number 3. That's a lot. I'm just going to I see the 2 of cups. I want to take this so bad, but I'm just gonna let it be because I want just one card, spirit. And that could be how you feel about going back to the past too, past way, old way of doing things, or the old way of thinking. Like, you could be like, oh, I want to go back so bad because I just feel like it's gonna work. I don't know. It's like sometimes we feel like when we've been suckered into something so good that we're just like, oh, this has to be it, right? This has to be it. They said this is gonna be it, but you're really following your intuition, or at least being called to follow your intuition in this here. It's going to help you feel so grounded, and that's also something that's going to help you in making your decisions too, grounding your energy. So what is the outcome for the month of April, spirit, for pile number 3? What are we looking at here for their outcome? For their outcome. Ooh. Ooh. What is going on here? Pile number 3 and their outcome, spirit. What is happening here? Are you guys upset because I didn't take the stack? Let's see. Pile number 3 and their outcome, spirit. What are they experiencing? We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the 4 of Cups. All right. And what do we have on the bottom of the deck? We have the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm going to do one at a time because the 6 of Pentacles is falling in between the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you're feeling some type of way about the investment that you're making. Excuse me, or the investments that you have made. This is giving past energy. I feel like maybe you are, working through some emotions that are coming up surrounding past ventures that you've had, past investments that you've given. Maybe you spent a lot of money already and you have felt like it has not, this is definitely surrounding something traditional. Okay. Like I said, you guys are moving into something that's non-traditional, something that is like against the grain, something that is completely different than what you've done before. And I feel like you're feeling like you could potentially feel a bit dissatisfied because of what you've invested in the past, and you don't really have high hopes for doing something different because you're like, well, I've invested in this, I've done this, I never got my payback. The 6 of Pentacles is like an even energy, an even exchange, and I feel like you felt like you never did because you didn't conceive, or maybe you were trying to have a healthy pregnancy or have a sticky baby, and you're like, that never happened. So there's some sort of like energy here that's trying to get in the way, especially 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups here. This is definitely surrounding with the Hierophant, this past investment, spirit. As they work through this energy, what is their physical? The Hermit. Okay. As you work through this energy, I feel like one of the ways that, look at that, the 9 of Swords and then the Fool card. Spirit's like in the Tower. Spirit's like, you're just going to have to take a leap. You're just going to have to trust this. Like, there's nothing that I can tell you, pile number 3, that's going to make you feel better, that's going to make you feel more secure, that's going to make you feel, positive about this investment, because you've been through a bit. You've been through a lot, is what I feel here. And there's like certain things where you're just like, you can think one of 2 ways. And this is what Spirit was talking about with the Chariot. You can think like, oh, here's another, money spender. Here's something else I'm going to invest in, like, big whoop, probably not going to work, like you can move in that direction, or you can move in the other direction where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is finally the thing that I have always felt like this was going to be the thing that helps support me getting pregnant. I've always seen this. I've always felt like my body was craving this, and you can be excited about it, and you can see the investment being, you have to ground yourself. You have to go with like the Hermit energy. You have to be in a state where no outside opinions are influencing your decisions. No outside opinions are influencing your internal desires and what you feel internally here. Okay. And you have to disconnect from what I'm seeing. This is like, for some of you guys, you're doing a detox. Okay. This is like a detox in the month of April. You could be doing a physical detox for your body, or you could be doing like a social media detox, a telephone detox. You're just doing what is necessary. You're, going to work, being a wife, going to work, taking care of your kids, getting ready for bed, taking care of doing self-care, doing your, routine for fertility, and going to bed, like, and that's it. And you're doing your hobbies and like stuff like that. But it's like, you may have been in a space where you were just like, are you going to be, I feel like what is going to help you work through this energy is you're going to have to like cut off certain like other energies. Okay. And the hermit is someone who's going like on a journey alone. They're like the loner energy, if you will, right? They're like the recluse. They like that's what they say, like hermit mode, right? Because I'm going in hermit mode. I'm going into my little cave and I'm only tuning into my internal energy. Like I'm cutting the rest of the world out. And that's what this is giving. Okay. Because by you like listening to the others' opinions and pulling their in, listening and la 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 la, this is what the outcome is. Okay. Like you're being super anxious, like the 9 of Swords, like not being able to sleep, you're overthinking it. Like there's a lot of anxiety that's just like running through your body, like your body feeling extra charged and like you having sleepless nights. Like, and this is the vibe. And this is from you, like, this is that chariot energy where it's like you have the white and the black horse, where it's like your shadow energy can come in and overtake and you can be in this, or you can let your light overtake, okay, and you'll kind of be in this as well, the full energy where you just kind of got to go for it. But what I feel is most balanced is allowing both of them to work together, okay? Not necessarily in a way where your 9 of Swords energy is going to be like what is it, like overtaking, where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, and da 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 da. But like in a way where you let your 9 of Swords energy, like our body is built, it's so smart, and it's built to, our minds are so smart, and they're built to like what is it called, discernment, right? Like that's what this 9 of Swords is giving. Like allow yourself to be just like have discernment, but at the same time don't allow that discernment or that discernment to turn into anxiety where it stops you from going forward and taking a leap into something new. Okay. Because the outcome, like right now, spirit is not showing me the outcome. I feel like I'm not going to pull any other cards here. We have the Tower energy, which represents like an unexpected energy. So I don't feel like spirit really wants me to share what is coming through. You saw how hard it was for me to get cards out, and then it just started all coming through at once. I feel like spirit is like not wanting me to ruin the end, if that makes sense, ruin the ending. Okay. Because number one, it's going to be different for all of you. But number two, it just feels like this is a lone journey. Like this is a loner's journey. Not that you're meant to be on the journey alone, your baby journey to baby alone. But when it comes to decision making, discernment, and taking leaps of faith, yeah. Okay. At the end of the day, it comes down to you and what you want, which is what your baby started off by saying. Okay. But one thing I am definitely hearing and seeing here is that you could allow, okay, one thing you could allow is you could allow your old ways of doing and your experiences and things that didn't work out to influence you. Okay, they could literally come in and influence you, and you'd be like, no, I'm done, I'm not doing that, I wasted a lot of money the last time, I'm not doing this, right? And spirit is like, don't let that. Remember, you are in control, you are in charge. Okay. And the hermit energy is letting me know that in the month of April, it's so important for you to stay grounded. So meditating, doing deep breathing exercises, things that help calm anxiety, so that you can make grounded, discerning decisions, okay? Or decisions out of discernment, with discernment. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. The month of April, it feels like it's such a exciting, like exploding. It feels like an explosion of energy. um, but at the same time, it feels like your old energy just trying to creep up, like remnants of like what used to be in your old way of thinking about the decisions and the investments that you made, try to creep in, whether this is through you or this is through your partner being like, hey, remember we invested in that, and so we know how that went. Or hey, your friends like, hey, or I know you spent all that money last time. Like, this is why you gotta cut that stuff off. Okay, you gotta cut those conversations off. This is reminding me of, I just saw like a social media post where there was this guy, what is their name? I can't remember their name, but they were like being interviewed, and I guess they're like best friends with Zendaya. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And I guess they had said that in the previous interview they had leaked information that Zendaya had got married. And this time around they were asking them about asking them about Like, remember last time you went viral because you said da 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 da? Like, how was that? And then they were like, yeah, the weather is beautiful. The sky is bright. The sun feels good. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Like, they completely just ignored that. It was like, this is not even in my reality. Like, it just didn't even exist to them. And I love it. Made me laugh so hard because sometimes that's what you got to do. Like, you have to block the energy that hard. And that's what I feel like you guys are going to have to do in the month of April. Okay. All right, let's get these baby messages. If you're still hanging out with me, thank you so much. Okay, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being here. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, I no longer do pre-recorded readings, but I do offer live one-on-one sessions, and I have 3 sessions listed below. If you'd like to check them out in my description box, I would love to meet with you one-on-one. Okay, let's see what your messages are from your baby. The first one says, Mama and Papa, it's important that you replace junk food snacks with whole food snacks. So funny. I was kind of feeling like some of you guys may be working with a nutritionist. So this could definitely be like you're focusing on your health or your eating habits, okay, in the month of March, or even a month of April, or even you could have started in March too. But it could even be like with like a personal trainer, okay, like working out. We also have Mama and Papa bedtime stories are my favorite. Be mindful of the stories that you tell yourself about your journey, about the outcome of your journey, about the results that are going to be coming in. I feel like you guys are going to have very positive results, but they can only be positive if you expect them to be positive, and they can only be positive if you, I don't even want to say expect, because they can be positive even if you don't, but I feel like they can only be positive if you open up your mind to allow that positive outcome to come in. Okay. Otherwise, if you have you ever realized when people are like, oh, I knew that was going to happen. Well, they knew that was going to happen because they already said it before it even happened. They expected that negative thing, or they expected a certain situation to already happen. And that's really what this is about. This is about you cutting out all the other outside opinions and expecting positive things to happen. Okay. We have there's something going on around you that I have been trying to bring your attention to. It's really important. I send you signs. So pay attention to the signs that your baby may send you. Maybe a fox. Foxes can be a sign from baby. Okay. Maybe something about someone being sneaky. Your ear ringing or itching. Okay. Someone talking about you. You may be, having your ear ring and then somebody literally calls your phone. Pay attention to those like synchronicities. Okay. Because baby's like, I've been trying to tell you, this person doesn't need to know any more of our business. Okay. This person doesn't need to know any more of our journey. Let it be. Let it go. Okay. And let's get one more. Oh, we have a few more. Oh my gosh, and they align. I love that. Okay. You're in such an aligned phase of your journey, you guys. Okay. So if you had any fear, we have ovulation is near, mama. Keep baby dancing, mama. Okay. So definitely make sure that you guys are, utilizing and doing what needs to be done practically. Keep baby dancing to make these babies. For those of you guys who are in approaching your 2-week wait, baby is like ovulation is near. So keep baby dancing, keep doing what you do, okay, to make these babies. But I also am feeling too like, if we're feeling a bit discouraged, your little one is like, even in the midst of you like maybe getting in to see this practitioner or making a decision on what you want to do differently, right? Or how you want to move differently, and you're doing all the things that spirit advised you to do, still do the practical acts necessary to conceive a baby, okay? Like, still make sure you're doing what it needs to be done in order for this baby to be conceived, because that ultimately is what's going to lead you to your positive pregnancy test, right? Getting pregnant. I'm understanding now why spirit did not show me a full-on outcome. It's because willpower is playing a big role here. Really, 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 really big role. Okay. So some of you guys will be getting your positive. Some of you guys will not during the month of April. Of course, that is just, that is just a known energy here. But I'm also seeing Cancer season to be significant for some of you guys, as well as Taurus season, which is April, May. So there is like high fertile energy for you if you're wondering that. This is why baby is saying keep baby dancing and keep your energy secluded. Like, keep it in your, your circle. I know it was a big circle. Keep it in a small circle, a little small circle. Okay. We want to be small. So anyways, this is what I have for you. Okay. The other thing that I'm hearing too, and this, I promise this is it. The support, the pacifier, I looked at it just now. It also is letting me know that spirit is sending the right people to you in the month of April. You are gaining, you're going to be like baby said, they're going to send you signs when there's like something's not right. Maybe you should not share with this particular person. And they're also going to send you signs when something is absolutely right and you should indeed share with that particular person. Okay. So this is what I have for you. I'm sending you so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.